So we have everybody? All right, perfect. So, again, good morning, everybody, and or good afternoon, depending where you are. I appreciate everyone coming. And today's webinar, I want to make it as quick, interactive, and detailed as possible, and especially for everyone who has expressed interest. Um, I, this is a small community. Good morning. So yeah, this is a small community at the moment. I think that the next time we have a webinar in the future, this is going to be much larger. But because of that, I appreciate everyone joining. I appreciate everyone who I've reached out to for wanting to be part of the idiomatic and translation community. And I hope we can really benefit everybody's businesses. Um, I feel like there's quite a few people who are interested in offering translation services, but perhaps don't necessarily know how to market it or don't necessarily understand how to, for example, what is an affiliate link actually? How to embed that in your website? Where should that go in your website? So I want to go over that very quickly and leave leave the rest of the discussion for questions from everyone. And I'll be recording this and I'll send it out. So if anyone missed anything, you'll be able to watch the replay later. Um, Firstly, why translation services? Now, our affiliate program is for anyone. Uh, However, our affiliate program is for anyone, but we work with many notaries, and I figure because of that, we'd like to tailor it specifically uh, to notaries and apostille agents. So why would a notary or an apostille agent use translations? Um, I see it in two different ways. It can either be used as a standalone service or an accompaniment to what you currently provide. So by that, what do I mean exactly? Um, you process apostilles. They have to be used abroad, and the document has to be translated into the language of destination. If you need something for Spain, it has to be going to Spanish. So you can offer that to your clients as an all-in-one service. So you become a one-stop shop. That way you can help your client. That's the main goal, right? Is to provide a good service. You can help the client so they don't have to run around looking for someone else. You can provide it all under one roof. It's a service that you trust, and you can convey that to them. And you can do things much quicker because you don't have to go looking around for someone. Even if you work with perhaps a translator, could be on vacation, could be sick, and may only do one or two different languages. Working with a company, you can have essentially unlimited capacity, unlimited languages, all in one place. So it benefits you and it benefits your client to speed everything up. You can also offer translation services because notaries and apostille agents are a very public-facing. It's a very public-facing industry, a very public-facing career. You already attract quite a few people to your websites, or you're known in the community. You have your network. Even if someone doesn't need a translation notarized or apostilled, some people just may need a translation. If you're an immigrant coming to America, documents don't need to be apostilled and notarized, but they do need something called a certified translation, which is when a translation company issues a letterhead stating that a document's true and correct, according to the original, and it's signed. You can offer that as well through your website as a standalone service and generate additional revenue, which is always good for everyone. And of course, as an affiliate, you make commission off of that. Now, we try to keep everything amongst the community, and if you have a request for a document that needs to be notarized and apostilled, we try to keep those. We try to do that notarization in apostille either with you, or if it has to be used in a different state, with another affiliate in the group. So we're trying to kind of make our own little ecosystem in a way. The next concept that I'd like to mention, so, okay, translations. People need them, but who exactly? And you have two different ways, right? You can have people come find you, and that can be through your web, and you can go find people. What kind of people need translation services, or what groups need translation services? Think of people leaving the US. Maybe they're retiring to Mexico, they're retiring to Thailand, they're going to Spain, they're getting married abroad, or people moving here. So those are two potential niches. So you think immigration, people coming here, people moving away, for example, people who need FBI background checks, need their marriage certificates, death certificates, maybe they need to be repatriated home. That's a very good industry. Funeral homes, surprisingly, are a really good industry for translations. It's kind of gloomy, but it's a reality. Education, schools, universities, healthcare as well. These are all big industries. And most likely from working with clients in these industries, they oftentimes need notarizations, and they might need apostilles depending on the situation, or any other sort of professional service that a lot of notaries offer. So by approaching a potential client with one thing, you can actually offer multiple services at once. So I think you're again, this is the one-stop shop concept. The other questions that have come up, speaking with a lot of the affiliates we have, well, what if somebody asks me, I don't know anything about translations. Well, what if somebody asks me, do you do this? Do that? How much does it cost? For me, the response we always give in our business, do you offer this service? Can you do that? My philosophy is say yes and figure out how to do it within reason. And that holds true with this. Some of it's using common sense. If someone says, hey, could you translate the Bible for tomorrow? You say no. Maybe in a month, but not tomorrow. It's what is rational. We always try to direct clients. In this case, we have our FAQ section on the affiliate website, which everyone has access to. That gives a good overview of the languages offered. June says she can't hear anything. Our FAQ section explains the languages we offer, the turnaround time, the price as well, which is also in the translation order form. But what I've learned in doing business, if someone gets in touch with you requesting a translation, it's okay to say, I don't know. Do you have a specific question? I don't know, but I will find you the answer. That seems, again, speaking with quite a few people who are interested in offering translations, that seems to be one of the hold-ups, I should say. What if someone asks me something that I don't know the answer to? We're always around. Either myself, one of my colleagues, one of our project managers, always is around to help and give you an answer. And usually we can get back to you in half an hour or less. So just as you trust us, we trust you, and we try to support one another. The next question that I'm trying to go through some of these points quickly so I can leave as much time as possible for discussion from everyone. But a A common question I've received is how to actually use the affiliate link itself. So the concept of an affiliate link is that it's unique to you. It's like your fingerprint. When someone clicks on your unique affiliate link, it serves as a marker saying that, and a translation is purchased in this case. It tells our affiliate software that this purchase corresponds to such and such a person. And that's how we can keep track of who earned the commissions and how much, how many clients, all these other stats that you also have access to in your affiliate area. So how can we actually embed this, or what does this look like if it's live? So I set up an example. I'm going to share my screen with everybody. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? Yeah. Okay. So we have in our business we have tons and tons and tons of websites. And this is a website that we work on. It's a bit dormant, but I'm using it as an example. Now, we have a website. It's called Americans in Spain. We found out that there's a lot of Americans moving to Spain. Can we capitalize this in some way by offering translation services? So I've written a basic text template, which I did with ChatGPT. And for the purpose of the examples, I've embedded affiliate links in a couple different ways. So these are in your affiliate areas. These are called the creatives. Jim actually asked me, can we have non-branded creatives? I said, absolutely. I'm happy to help. So this is totally has nothing to do with Idiomatic. You can customize this as much as you like, but this is the concept of the creatives that we have is that they're embedded with your unique affiliate link. So we have an example here. I actually embedded one here in this image, and we have another which is branded. So to show everyone how this works, we're going to go to, oops, sorry about that. One second, please. I just lost my screen I wanted to share. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. Ooh, someone messaging as well. Okay. So this is a example affiliate area that I've created. Everyone should look identical except for the name. Again, this is just one that we created. Now, for embedding your affiliate links, there's two different options here. One is your affiliate URLs, and another one is the other options that are the creatives. So, like I mentioned, that an affiliate link is a fingerprint. If you look in your affiliate area, for example, mine ends with this, or the example we have ends with this. Yours will be different because, again, it corresponds to you. So now, One way that we can use our affiliate links is by copying it, going to our website. Now, I'm using a Google Sites website, but the logic with WordPress or with Squarespace or with Wix or Drupal or whatever web building platform you use is totally the same. So if we have an image and we'd like to embed that with, so you have your own image and you'd like to create it, order translations today, for example. You can embed that, apply, or whatever the case would be with Wix or whatever web builder, and you would have a clickable image that's embedded with your affiliate link. Now, that way, when someone clicks, it'll take them to the order page, and I'll show everyone that in a second. The other option are through your creatives. And again, we have been asked, can we make, number one, the creatives more diverse as far as the images and the people in the creatives? And beyond that, can we make them non-branded? So you'll have multiple options. You have banner images, you have, for example, half-page sizes, you would have some that are more suited to Instagram, to Facebook, to LinkedIn. We even have just text creatives, if you just like to embed that. So these are already embedded with your unique affiliate link. So for example, I would copy this, and everyone will use whatever their web service is. And simple as that. So just for the sake of testing it, I'm going to publish our site. And we should have clickable affiliate links in here, which, as you'll see, so here's one.
Hey, Gabriel, I think we cannot see what are you doing now. I don't
Oh,
think
I'm
so.
sorry about that.
Right, we're not seeing it.
Oh, uh-oh. Let's see.
Yeah, we just see welcome.
Yeah. Okay, here,
That's it.
that's weird. All right, let me stop sharing. And 1 second, please. And I'll see if I can just. Okay. Entire screen. Okay. How about now? Can you guys see the page that says Americans in Spain?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, just in case it wasn't clear at this point, I was able to embed either the creatives from the affiliate area so you literally copy and paste and you can embed them, or I can embed them directly into an image. So now I'm on the actual published page, the published website. So either if you embedded a link directly into an image of your choosing that you found or that you made yourself, it'll take you to the order form, and a client can order a translation or interpretation, whatever they need. And the same thing goes for one of the creatives that also is embedded. Takes you to the same form, and as you see, it matches up with my affiliate ID. So really, the main hurdle for using the affiliate concept is just how to properly embed it on your website. Um, that said, if you're totally analog and you um, don't really feel comfortable, uh, for example, embedding things on your website, or you don't even have a website, that's okay. We can, if you don't feel comfortable, we can help you. If you don't have a website, you can actually even download a QR code. That's an option, which is in the affiliate area. You could share it on Facebook or in your email signature. There's a lot of different ways to share um, your affiliate link. But the key to being able to earn the commission and having it tracked properly is being able to share it. Another option that's a bit more, it's not as quite as efficient. A few people have mentioned that they prefer to be the facilitator for receiving translation services. So as opposed to sending their client directly to our affiliate order page, where place order translation, order interpretation, some people would rather receive the order themselves and then process it through us. And that's totally fine. So what I would suggest is basically just copy our affiliate order form, the translation order form, the language, the price, the any sort of contact information. Have that form on your website. Your client uploads the document. They pay for it. You then upload the translation to us, pay for it, and because you've already invoiced your client, have the money in hand, you pay us, that commission is registered still to you because it would be through your own affiliate link. So a couple different ways to do things. We try to make it as flexible as possible, as easy as possible. At this point, I want to stop talking and I want to hear what you guys have to say. And I'm looking forward to answering any questions and helping clear up any doubts. So Linda, go ahead.
Yes. So I already have an affiliate on my website, so I want to transfer it out to you and use your company. So I was trying to do it before, but I couldn't find. I guess we couldn't do it until we went through this program, or because I'm trying to figure out where I can get that set up now.
Yeah. So in order to get your affiliate link, you would need to register through our website, and I'll put it in the chat. So you register because that's the only way that we'll be able to know that.
Okay, got it.
Affiliates.com.
Let's see. Where's my chat? Here, I'm on my phone.
Okay, I just sent it in the chat.
There it is.
You sign up, and then you'll have access to you have your affiliate link, and you'll have all the creatives, everything else that we've been mentioning.
Yeah, I do it with the other company. I do it both ways because some people like the hand holding and they want me to do everything. Yeah. So there's a way that I can use my affiliate link and go through it so I can get the commission for that.
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, got it.
As long as I apologize. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, because you were answering that question.
No, I was going to say that as long as an order is placed through your affiliate link, doesn't matter. Your customer, the end user of the translation, isn't the person who needs to pay. As long as someone makes an order through that link, then you get the commission.
Okay. And your charges are per page or per word?
Per page. And that's all in the translation order form and in the FAQ section on the website. So once you sign up, go to the website, take a look. Check out the FAQ, and yeah, everything's there.
Okay. Another thing, do you do apostilles as well?
We don't personally, but we keep it through we try to move everything within the community. So depending what state and where it has to be done, then we try to refer to other people in the affiliate program.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, who's next? Justina?
Justina, I have a couple questions. I will be quick. So the first thing, for example, I do have my website and I don't have yet affiliate link, but I already have people who are asking for translations.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first question, for example, if I have somebody ask me today, how can I reach out to you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything must be done yesterday. I have people who need it like yesterday, and then I'm in the process to get my affiliate link, but it takes time, and my website is just built, so it's a little bit messy. So how can I reach out to you?
Well, if you have someone who needs a translation, and this goes for everybody, if you know someone already needs something, but you don't have your website up or you don't have your affiliate link ready, that's okay. We can register it as an analog commission. So I mean, just really old school, we can just put it in a spreadsheet, and at the end of the month, then we can credit that to you. So there's never a perfect time to do business. So we have to be flexible, and then we try to do that on our end. So if you know someone who needs something, send them over. We'll sort it out, and then you get credited for that project.
All right. So the next question is how long it takes to translate the documents. How do you have any price matters like today is this much, in 2 days, in 3 days? How does that looks like?
So that as well as in the order form in the FAQ section on our page. But typically we can get about 3 or 4 pages done in a day or so, day or two. 4 to 6 or 4 to 7 pages in 2 or 3 days, and so on and so on and so on. If something's a rush, depending how fast the rush is, we can usually sort it out. Just depends. We may have to charge, if it's a very large project, we may have to charge an upcharge on it, just depending how urgent it is. But yeah, we usually can sort things out.
Mm-hmm. All right. And one more question about QR code. You was talking, and sometimes lots of people, when I have my business card, can I create a QR code to my business card so they can scan it and see? But I just don't get it how it goes. It goes through my website, or QR code goes to your affiliate link. How did that looks like?
So the QR code would be when you register as an affiliate and you have you can access the affiliate area. There's a QR code in it. And so if you put that on your business card or on your website or your email signature, when they scan that will take the customer to our order page, but it's connected to your affiliate link. So it would be, like I mentioned, every affiliate has a unique fingerprint, so it would be yours.
Mm-hmm. If I would like to have that QR code, how can I access, for example, today?
So you would just, if you're already signed up as an affiliate, you can log in to the affiliate area, it's called, and in the left-hand margin, there's all the options and QR. The QR code option, you can download it, is one of the options as well.
Perfect. Thank you. I think that's it.
Great.
Thank you.
Jim?
Thanks, Gabe. Yeah, a question about commonly translated documents. Do you see like a common document or maybe a set of common documents that are typical in your business?
I think, again, you could separate the use cases. So people coming in, let's say, so people coming into America. So birth certificates, marriage certificates, diplomas, Maybe high school diploma, university diploma, any sort of personal documents. Let's put it that way. I mean, there's also obviously like the biggies. Maybe maybe a company, maybe a manufacturer needs their manual translated. But I mean, that's usually a bit out of the realm, I think, of what a notary and apostille agent would deal with. So I'm thinking of what things you would come across probably in your day to day. For people who need apostilles, like I said, death certificates are a big one. Also, a demand that we've seen grown a ton are translations for FBI background checks. That's a big one. Because usually you have a lot of people who want to get retirement visas, or a lot of people want to go study abroad or whatever. They need to have their background check. They need to have a clean background check, and that has to be presented to the consulate for wherever they're going. So that we've found is quite a common request.
Okay, so FBI background checks that are going to a foreign country need to be sometimes need to be translated into that foreign country's language.
Certificates of employment too. A lot of now the whole like digital nomad thing is really big, and so you have a lot of people who apply for digital nomad visas. This is something we've seen as well. So you need to say, okay, well, in order to go get a visa to move to, I don't know, Croatia for a year, you need to show that you have a certain amount of income. You work for a company or you have your own business. So we found that people say, okay, well, I need to translate my work contract. That's another one. So it's a lot of these things I work in conjunction with notarizations or with apostilles, because they have to be submitted to a foreign government, and they have to know that they're legalized.
Got it. Okay, that's really good information.
Okay, so just came in. All right, Ronnie, go ahead.
I just wanted to remind everybody that you can add this to your Google Business and your Yelp. I just want to refer, I have to say it this way because I see Anissa's on the call, and she is really good about having her services in her title on Google My Business. You don't want to add it into your title, which does make it more searchable, but it could also get your business downgraded if you change your name on Google once you're established. So leave it be. But you can add it into the services, and especially like in Phoenix, I would add in, you could add on Google Business, like the little plus, you can add a service, and you can do like Spanish translation, Spanish interpreter, to add that on there. And then also on your Yelp, you can add that into your services. So right now we're listed in categories as notaries, but you can add another category called document translations to drive people to your website. And then once they get to your website and they call you about it, you can tell them this is how you order the translation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for giving that point as well. So Christina, another question? Okay, sorry. I saw your hand raised up. Okay. Another thing that's just come to mind as well. In order for people to find you, you have to make yourself findable. So writing on your website, if you want to promote the service through your website, having a SEO healthy or optimized section of your website just for translation services is a good way to do that. We have a template which I've sent out, I think, to anyone who's registered as an affiliate in one of our newsletters, which I can send out again, about let's say a sample page for what people might look for, how you might be able to be found on Google search or Bing or Yahoo or whatever the search engine people are using. Just like with any kind of business, some of it is being proactive, reaching out to people, but another part is creating content that people find interesting. It's the Google search principles, right? It's things that are interesting, informative, authoritative and show expertise or experience, which will also boost up the rankings on your website for other services. A strong, healthy site attracts more views and clicks in general, even if it's for a service that's totally different or totally new than what you usually offer. Any other questions? Anything else that anyone really needs clarified? Or I guess what would we be able to give you on our end to help you either feel more comfortable, more confident promoting the service, or is there anything that's just kind of that initial route to entry that's causing a problem? Okay.
Gabriel,
Hmm?
could I ask a question? So yeah, I know that your prices are on the form.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anywhere the prices exist outside that form, so that for me, for example, I think most your translation services are one price, but there's probably some oddball ones that are more expensive for translation services. I just wonder, do you have a comprehensive list of those that you can send to us with the prices that are on those?
Yeah, I believe that we published something on our website. I have to double check. I'm not sure if I have it as a draft or I've published it. But essentially, as a rule of thumb, we've divided things into European and non-European languages. So European would be Spanish, French, Portuguese, German. Those are 30 a page for the purpose of affiliates, and non-European languages, which we would say Chinese, Korean, Hebrew, Arabic, are 40 a page. And it's a flat per page fee. So if you have 10 pages and there are 10 pages in Arabic, it would be 400. Linda, go ahead.
Yes, and what is the percentage that we receive again for the referrals?
It's 20.
20%. Okay.
Yeah.
And how many different languages? I'm not sure if you stated that before. I missed it. How many different languages do you?
We really we can offer any language that you might need with enough time to find someone, but we always say 150. That's
Okay.
that's the blanket response.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Donna?
Hi. You said I was just looking at the creatives,
Mm-hmm.
and I noticed the text ones. Are you coming up with more photo? Did you say you were coming up with more photo ones? The only photo ones that you have are the ones that are basically inviting other people to become affiliates, as opposed to offering translation services. Will there be something like that coming?
Yeah, and that's actually, I'm really glad you pointed that out. We have updated a few this morning, but we're always looking for more ideas. So if anybody, again, at the moment, this is a small community, and it's very easy to get in touch with us. So if anybody has an idea, if anybody wants something, hey, Gabe, I would like this very specific thing, tell me, and we can do it for you. If we can make you feel comfortable and empower you in your business, it's beneficial to all of us, not just to Idiomatic, but it's beneficial to all of the other affiliates, because if you have an idea or a question, somebody else probably does too, is asking the same thing.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jim.
Sorry there, Gabe. Yeah. So besides individuals who are asking for these translations, what are some other like corporate entities, type of entities that are asking for translation services? like attorneys, adoption agencies. That's where I'm going.
Yeah, absolutely. Attorneys, very big. I mean, immigration law is the really easy one that comes to mind. Adoption, family law, that's another big one. I think I know what Ronnie's going to say, but I'm not gonna say it until he speaks. Another big one is
Hospital.
schools. What's up?
Hospitals.
Yeah.
And I just want to share this story because I've been married to 2 immigrants. I am very proud to say that I finally learned, the importance of document translations. But what you don't know about hospitals is a lot of them, and we look at like all the doctors and nurses, and they all come from all over. And you generally, when they come from like a group and a country. And if you can ever make it with like a human resource center for a hospital, letting them know that for all of these students that come over here, and a lot of these students are coming from Brazil and India, and they're like doing their residency at US hospitals, all of those documents, their birth certificates, their degrees, all of that has to be translated, and they don't know anybody here. So it's like a really big market. So hospitals, if you're in a major city, that's a really great one.
Yeah.
Nice, Ronnie. Thank you.
And I'll tell you, on that note as well, with the hospitals, so we also, and this is part of the affiliate program, we offer interpretation services. So we originally had that in mind for, I know in some states it's not allowed, but in others, I know in Florida, for example, you can have, if someone doesn't speak English and can't communicate with a notary, the signer can't communicate with the notary, you can have an interpreter act as a liaison between them. And so we offer the service in 50 different languages. However, you could also offer that, talking about hospitals, a lot of times you have people who come into the hospital, don't speak English, can't speak with the staff, and then they need a way to communicate. So that's another potential. I mean, so in the hospital you have either the staff, the doctors, the nurses, the residents, whoever's there, or the patients themselves. Schools are another big one. I know in New York State, for example, if you go to public school, if you go to any New York State public school, they have to offer the documentation, field trip forms and, whatever, orientation forms and all these kind of things in the language that the parents understand, whatever that is. So that's another potential. That's like a biggie. That's a corporate client, I guess you could say. Those pricing would be different because when you have documents that are hundreds of pages long, we don't count per page, we count per word, and we have a different pricing scale, but it still would all be part of the affiliates. Okay, so Ronnie, go ahead.
So like in my marketing course, we've been building the dynamic pages, and I recently discovered, and I've known this for a while, but I never thought about it, and I'm going to be going over it with my students. I just want to make sure it's okay with you. There's a way, especially with Wix websites, which we operate on in my marketing class, to embed another website onto your site and then SEO that. So you could actually embed your order form, which is the affiliate link, go to that page and take it and then embed that so it looks like the order form is actually residing on your website. And that's another avenue, so you don't lose the customer like, oh, let me send you a link, let me send you could say click this page, or have them go directly to that embedded page from your website. Are you comfortable with people putting your order form so they start the order from the notary's website onto their site? Because if you say yes, I'm going to do it today.
Yeah, great idea. Great idea.
Okay.
Donna?
Thanks, Ronnie. Gabriel, do you have Burmese translators,
Mm-hmm.
and do you have the tribal languages in Chin, like Hakka Chin, Mizo, let me see, Zupe? Do you know if you have that, or if you need that? Could I assist with that?
Okay, so you said Burmese, you said was the first language, right?
Yes, Burmese is the language of Myanmar, used to be Burma.
Yeah.
but we have a good amount of refugees in my area, and so, and also in several other major cities such as Seattle and Dallas, Texas. But the people who are refugees, not all of them speak Burmese. Some of them speak their own tribal languages. One of them is Hakachin, which is kind of an umbrella language. Have you heard of it?
I have. We've actually done a few translations for Burmese refugees. So yeah.
Excellent.
Answer both of your questions. We can do that.
Okay, so we do have that, and I can post about that.
Yes.
Are there any other languages that you need? I might know some people who may be able to translate.
I'll have to look into this. It's not something that comes up very often, but
Okay.
if we promote it, then that could definitely be if you
Okay.
make the service known, then we probably will need more people. So that's
Okay.
This is interesting.
Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Absolutely. On that note as well, talking about rare languages, especially for people who are in Florida, the Southwest, New York as well. We offer Mayan languages, and especially with the amount of people coming through the border from Central America. Huge need for that. I mean, places like Utah as well. And these are all the languages that like indigenous languages from Central America, from Guatemala, from the south of Mexico, from Honduras. A lot of hospitals, again, NGOs, Catholic organizations are looking for people who can do these languages. So that's something else that could be promoted. It's a very niche market, but there is a need for it, and we're actually one of the very few companies who can do it. So, I'm just throwing as many ideas out, and do with them as you'd like. One other thing I'd like to mention, and just like with us with our affiliate program, this is something that is going to grow slowly. But I want to make sure I would rather have it grow slowly and well, and make sure everyone's happy and everyone feels well taken care of who's part of the community. Another possibility of growth as an affiliate is what's called the multi-tier affiliate concept. So in your affiliate area, when you sign up and you log in, there's an option. It's called My Network. So if you know other notaries, you know other apostille agents, or you know whoever who might be interested in selling or promoting translations, you can send them a sign-up link to join the affiliate program. They'll sign up just like if someone ordered a translation, it would be your sign-up link. So anytime that they sign up, or anyone signs up, and let's say they earned a commission, you would also receive a portion. You would also receive a commission, smaller than what you would get if you sold, let's say, a translation directly, but you would still get a small kickback. So I mean, if you have one person, it would be 20% of their 20%. So if they sold $100, they would get 20 in commission. You would get 4, which is 20% of 20. Again, if you have one person, it's not that interesting. But if you have 10 or 20 people who you refer the service to, it could be interesting. It's not a pyramid scheme because you can't have thousands of levels of people. It only goes you and one person below you. But it helps you grow your business. And also, if you feel that the service is something that brings value, you can help promote it to other notaries, apostille agents, or whoever you think could use it.
That's great. I don't know if someone had already answered this question, but okay, you gave a price for like 10 notarizations, like $400, right?
Yeah.
So is there a separate fee? Say they want it certified and notarized. Do you offer that? And is that an additional cost?
we don't. So our main focus in business is not doing notarizations or apostilles. I mean, that's not for us. We focus on what we do really well, which are the translations. If you
Okay,
need-
so the translation is. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying that if you need something notarized, we always try to work with you. If we can, if it's something that can be notarized by you, we always try to do that. If it's something that needs to be done, on, so then you can get it apostilled or whatever, with Ron or however it has to be done. If it's something that has to be done in a different state, for example, then we refer it to somebody else in the community. That's how we prefer it. Or, for example, I mean,
Okay.
we work with Ronnie at Notary Stars. We also he can help us
Yeah.
refer to
Just to push this out here, though.
Mm-hmm.
I currently work with the Spanish group,
Mm-hmm.
and what they do is they certify, and they said most countries want that certified, want that translation also notarized. So they notarize that is a translated copy.
Yep. Which we do. We certainly can do. As I say, we
Okay.
if
Okay.
we do the notarization, how can I say it? If you yourself request a translation, you say, okay, I need this translation certified, so we give you our company letterhead,
Right.
and I also need it to be notarized.
Right.
If you can do Ron or whatever, we just get online and we do it as a courtesy service with you. So if we don't have to charge, we prefer not to, because if that's the service you, as a notary, that's the service you offer. If it
Oh,
has
so your
to-
translators wouldn't do that.
Ours, yes, we would, but we do it as a courtesy. So we would, for example, get online and do so let's say you request a birth certificate to be translated and notarized. So, okay, can you please do this? So we translate it. So again, we always prefer to do online notarization because it's quick, it's easy, and you can be anywhere. So we would send you back the document, the translated document. Either one of our representatives from our company or the translator himself would join the online notarization with you and sign. And we don't charge for that. The actual getting online, we don't charge for. We do that as just a courtesy and just, again, being part of the community. And if you need something,
that's what I've noticed. Most countries want it notarized as well.
Yeah, not a problem. We can
put that out there for you guys. So
yeah,
okay.
We provide the notarization. We can do, as in we will more than happily do the notarization for you. If it's something that you request and can be done in your state, then we do it with you and we don't charge you for it. That wouldn't make any sense to charge you for a service that you would do for yourself. But otherwise, we have a network of, we can refer to anybody else who's in the affiliate community. There's plenty of people who I'm sure that could help get things notarized wherever it might need to be.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Gabriel.
Absolutely. Let's see. There's a cost to become an affiliate. Becoming an affiliate is totally free, Diane. So feel free to sign up. There's no risk on your end for it. And Jim?
Yeah, thanks, Gabriel. Can you talk just a moment about certification of the documents? What does that look like? What makes the document certified? What's the underlying mechanism there?
So depends what. Well, if you need the translation notarized, obviously, then the notarization would be the legalization of the translation. If you need something that is just certified, Idiomatic as a company is what they call ISO certified, which is the International Standards Organization. And that means that we go through an independent audit every 2 years. So someone comes in, someone looks at our workflow, someone looks at, for example, if we receive any complaints, how many complaints out of 1,000 projects, how many complaints do you receive? How are they resolved? And then we receive quality seal for it. We do also offer, people request it. They say, "Oh, do you offer ATA translations?" Which we do. My 2 cents as a translation company. A translator who is ATA certified means it passed a test. That's really hard to do. A translation company that is ATA certified, what do you need to do to become an ATA certified translation company? You pay $400 every year, and that's it. So it doesn't actually, a translation company that is ATA certified doesn't mean it has the same standard as an individual ATA translator. But again, if something needs to, in our company at least, we have our ISO certification as a company, which also has certain requirements. What translators, who we can hire. You have to have a degree in translation. You have to have a certain number of years of experience. And if for whatever reason you have a client who says, "Hey, I really need this to be done by an ATA translator," we can do that as well.
So do we have to request that the translation be certified to get the certification on the translation, or does that just come with the translation?
Every translation we deliver comes with our company letterhead, which we, Idiomatic Translations USA, are an ISO certified company. We affirm that the translation from translation into Spanish is a true and correct copy of the original in English, and then it's typically signed. Yeah.
Okay.
Diane, did you have another question, or did I answer it for you before? I guess not. Any other questions from anyone? Okay. Kristen had a question.
Yeah, just a quick question, going back to what Linda was asking. So we can request, if we want a certified translation, we can request a notary in our state?
Yes.
Because okay. Because like if I don't do Ron, but I would need a notarization done for Arizona so that I could take it to our Secretary of State. So we can request that if we needed it.
Absolutely, yes, and we'll sort that out and we can get it processed. The same thing if you need an Apple seal done for wherever, then we can do that. We can do that as well. It's keeping everything in the community.
Perfect. Thank you.
Absolutely. Anything else? If not, we're always around. Feel free to send any questions via email. But I don't want to take up too much of anyone's time. So if nothing else terribly pressing comes up, then we can call it a day. I'll send this out to everyone, and I appreciate everyone taking the time. And I have a feeling that for the next webinar, will be quite a few more people.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gabriel.
Absolutely. My pleasure. Thanks very much, guys. Again, anything you need, feel free to send an email, and we're here to help.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
I'm checking my link today.
Perfect. Sounds good. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.